everyone, welcome back. Oh man, my face is so red. Alright. Oh my god, can you guys believe it? This is the finale of Danganronpa. Oh! Every time this plays, man! You serious? I get this hope that brills inside of me every time this plays. Alright! I guess I'm the first one here.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah. For now, at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, everybody's gonna be like, hey, Makoto, get away from me! Byakuya. Here we go. Byakuya. They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Oh my god, they're all mad at me, bro. Hina? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial! Yeah, that means they're suspecting me to be the mastermind, which I'm not. It's probably because my eye wasn't in the picture. Ah, I'm late! No, Genocide Jack.
I'm on fire!
Ah, strong silent master is so wonderful. So cool. So hot. My loins are ablaze. Okay. Now listen. Everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. Oh my god. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. Yo, Makoto, what are you saying? If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Choo! Oh, Tucker. Where am I? No human language, huh? Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus's faces, I see. Well then, let's begin! This final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair. Maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
Monokuma! We are not going to be filled with despair! We will be filled with hope! Yeah, let's just get to the trial, Jimmy. Stop talking. What do you mean this time? Stop with all that slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know? If there was a Mr. Fair Guy universe, you'd be last place. I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling right.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Up of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Like as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable amount of covenants. Oh. One by one the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey.
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However.
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah.
However.
Well, you can tell us about it soon. At the class trial. Oh my. Ah, you're right, I'm ready. Ready to win, right? Absolutely! Yeah! Glad to hear you say that. And Kyoko is aboard the elevator. Let's get in that elevator. So I make my words with the... Okay, yeah. I repeated myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down and called to my trembling body. Let's go. Okay, just made me look stupid. And finally, on steady legs. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. The last class trial. Oh my. We started this game a month ago? Starting to get used to these class trials pretty much. But don't worry, I'm playing the second game as well. Because this game was fire. Deeper still. And I heard that the second game was even better than the first one. Great! Deeper and deeper it fell. I actually heard this was the worst game out of the 3. Which is awesome. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, this is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's a long-awaited stage. Yeah, this looks bland for a final boss battle, Monokuma. Woohoo! I will sit on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's because we know who the 16th student is. And it's Mikuro Ikusaba, but she's dead. We're just gonna go straight into it, honestly. Trial begin!
Since this will be the final class trial,
Hey man, look at this
I've
idiot,
come
bro.
up with a special rule.
Ooh.
So listen up.
What's the rule?
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win.
Nice!
But if you can't,
Let me guess, we're all getting executed.
then I win.
This is nothing new!
And of course,
This is nothing
winning
new.
for the loser is the
We have
super
nothing to
exciting,
lose, but
super
everything to gain.
heart-pounding punishment.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Whoa!
Yep, sure will.
Nice!
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Oh my god.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Ooh.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Whoa, okay.
The mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
That's actually that's actually what I thought last
Right
episode. I
on.
can't be mad.
I knew it.
Immediately into the what's it called? I don't even remember. Oh boy. Oh my
You guys
god.
have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
What's your evidence?
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to
Group-
get me. I'm
Group
sure.
photo?
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence.
Oh shoot.
I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This isn't...
What I'm assuming happened is Monokuma gave them a group photo without them in the picture. And they're the idiots.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
No, it's wrong.
No! That's wrong! God dang it, Hero, you idiots!
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
You
The
too?
evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Yeah, let me guess. I'm right there, aren't I?
With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Of course. Oh my.
But that
I literally said this last episode. I can't be mad at them. Like I usually am. I'm usually so mad at these characters. I feel like my hair looks so bad right now. Hold on. It's actually not bad. What the?
I'm the only one not in it.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, Hifumi. How is Hifumi keeping up? Bro, look at how fat he is! Look at how fat he is! Where am I at? Oh, there I am. My wimpy eye is barely catching up. Oh my. Sayaka just makes me mad. I figured as much. In which case...
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
No it's not. Yeah, he ain't in it. There's me with my red tie. It's not even fully buttoned. It's not even buttoned at all.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Obviously.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Look at our pictures, Hiro.
You're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
Oh my
So
god.
the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
So, I'm sorry. Sorry.
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious actions?
Ah, mother. Oh, I popped my like jaw or something. Ah. The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain. Yeah. Oh my. Do I really have to say this? The ones who got the photos. I
In
got
this
it.
case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
But huh? I'm not in this picture.
The picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
Junko's face is like. You can't even see Junko's face at all in any of these pictures.
I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Oh, again!
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Yeah, it wasn't. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see
What's
everyone's
digging at
photo
me?
one more time?
Alright, I'm gonna stop talking.
It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Byakuya's picture. Is it the fact we can't see Junko's face in any of these pictures? Like she's either turned around or somebody's like elbow is blocking her face, or I don't know what's going on. But why is that weird? Something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Okay.
Can you just
Looks like we'll get to it later.
already? Ugh, trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake?
They're real. They're most definitely real. At least I think.
No, no, no. I assure you, they're quite real.
Yeah, because that's when we all went to school together.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
We lost our memories of going to school together at Hope's
I don't
Peak.
remember ever taking a
And then we were
picture like
asked to
that.
stay in here for a communal life.
So it's gotta
And
be
then it turned
fake.
into a killing
I'm sure
game.
of it.
At least that's what I think. I think I'm right.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But
I don't think any picture.
is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
I don't think they're fake.
What do you mean?
Is it necessarily because it's fake? There might be some other reason. Some terrible, yeah. An unbelievably but entirely horrifying reason. Oh my god, here we go. Hangman's Gambit. What could it be? Amnesia? Yep, it's amnesia. Alright.
Now I understand.
Now I understand!
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I accidentally hit my mic.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe...
Man, I was about to say, like, oh, finally Hero said something smart. And then this guy's like, as if. It is kind of hard to believe, though.
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
What happened to... Is she crying? It's only natural they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they freeze, if that's absolute truth, they have no choice. Yeah, we just gotta prove it. We can't move forward until they accept it. There's another way to prove it besides those pictures. What other evidence do I have? Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Interview oh! Oh my god, we have 5 options!
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia?
I would say the interview
Some
DVD.
kind of sci-fi fantasy.
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory.
Yeah, you did.
Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, you do not.
So the idea that we all lost our memories.
It's totally stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna try the interview DVD. Oh. Unless we more evidence, yeah.
You're saying we all
Okay,
got
well, let's just
spontaneous
rule out what it isn't.
Since when did this
It's not the
turn into
control
some kind of
room, it's not the
fantasy?
Mukuro Ikosaba's profile, it's not Headmaster's
I haven't lost my
e-handbook.
memory.
It's not the group photo. It has to be the interview DVD.
I remember everything that's happened.
No! That's wrong! Oh, man. Zesty Jake's coming back.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
What?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
Every single person in this goddamn school.
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie? I never did any kind of interview.
No.
Because you don't remember it.
Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
Ah! Oh, we're not gonna watch that DVD! Oh! You're also watching the DVD?
Headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Yeah, Byaku's like, ugh, I would never lose my memory.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Okay.
Something else?
What's on your mind,
You
Byakuya?
said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Yep.
What were the interviews about?
Ooh, let me tell
The
you.
headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question.
Do you accept staying after school for the rest
He
of your
asked
life?
us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school?
What kind of question is that?
Of course we refused.
How did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Yep, knew it.
Actually, we all said we could. Even I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
But in reality, I can't.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Nothing.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Yep.
Then, I really...
You guys really lost your memory.
You all totally lost
Oh, he
your
just gave us
memory
the
at
answer.
Same time.
Thanks, Monokuma.
This is all making my
I don't have a good feeling about this.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
Yeah.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters right now.
Yeah, that's actually... How do they do that?
Was hypnotism, will you believe me? Or we opened up your skull.
It could be
and
hypnotism.
messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters
mean,
is figuring out
As much
what
slack as
memories you
Monokuma
took
gets,
from
he
us.
sometimes
That's
does,
what
like...
you're trying to say.
I'd say, like, 60% of the time, he does tell us the... 65% of the time, he does tell us the truth about what happened. And, like, I feel like in the most important moments, he will tell us the truth. He won't just lie to us to make it, like, unfair or anything. Because that's his weakness. He wants to make everything fair and entertaining.
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
If our group photos are correct, that means we did spend a whole entire school life together.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
No, Makoto.
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
I don't think so.
It sure does.
It does?
But that part's still a secret.
Wait, now I'm confused. What the heck does that mean?
Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do
The masterminds! You did! So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, want to kill Mukuro, the true mastermind. That's what we need to expose. I have no idea who the mastermind is. I just know it's not one of us. Okay. Control room, profile, okay.
So who did it? Who
Alright,
killed
let's just go.
her?
Oh my god.
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
I agree with that.
That much I'm sure of.
When you think about it,
Yeah, you're getting shot in the head.
mastermind
Oh,
really
shoot.
here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
I agree with that
What makes
too.
you so sure?
Whoa.
What does make me so sure?
What?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up.
No, that makes sense.
The mastermind is here.
That makes
The
sense.
mastermind is probably a million miles away.
What?
His masterminds always lurk off in the back.
That's wrong, but I don't... Control room, control room. Yeah. Yeah, control room.
So who did it?
Whoever did it is the same that much.
When you the mastermind?
Of course, they have to be.
What makes you so
Exactly.
No, Hina, you're right.
Just making
Don't let
it up.
Toko think you're wrong.
The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
No, that's wrong.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Well, it's great you should ask.
Data center? I
Actually-
found a panel that controls Monokuma.
And Araz could have opened the hatch, but we decided not
The
to.
mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Nope. Nope.
What? Why?
I don't think so. I don't think so, Byakuya.
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Sure, I told you this already. Yeah. I agree it's a student, but it's
So if
not
the
one of
mastermind
us.
is in the school,
Okay.
we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
Evidence we already have so far. We have, the dead bodies. There are 9 dead bodies when there are actually supposed to be 10. And what's the other piece of evidence again? I forgot. But that should be enough to say, hey. Oh yeah, and the fact that Monokuma is controlled. All of us are in the room and Monokuma gets controlled. That makes no sense, Byakuya. That might be the stupidest thing you've ever said.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
They faked their death.
So we're the only ones here?
Oh,
It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Hero, we know you're not the mastermind. You're too stupid.
Well, it's not me.
Same with you too. We know you're not the mastermind.
I blame Makoto.
Of course you do!
What? Why me?
Cuz it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Whoa, I don't...
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived.
Did you guys
is
not
if
see
he was
Alter
actually
Ego
the
save
mastermind
me?
himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Monokuma, shut up! Shut up!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Did I lose?
Everyone, calm down.
Oh, okay.
There's no reason.
Obviously we didn't lose. We haven't done anything yet.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough.
She already knows
As soon as
it.
we
She probably
find
already
out
knows who it
killed
is.
Mukuro.
That's a good point.
Sorry.
Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
Quite a lot.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
I don't even know.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing.
Alright, Kyoko, what is it?
We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury
Oh
was.
yeah, the wounds. The wounds that are several days old. Not old, several days old.
I thought we figured that out. She died when she got
That was
hit in the back of
post-mortem.
the head.
Post-mortem.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I would agree. Ruko's actual cause of death must have been the stab wounds, but no. The other
I got
wounds.
it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds. Oh, here we go. They're old wounds!
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few
Oh, but
days
he
ago,
doesn't. Oh.
so they can't possibly be what killed her.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that. I think Mukuro was killed like a long time
Consider
ago.
this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days.
I mean, it's not like we saw the act of the murder, so we can't say for sure when she
If
died.
that's true,
I mean, even the
natural
Monokuma
that
file
killed
doesn't
her
state
would
when
appear
she
to be
died.
however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
Does it actually not? Let me check. Oops. Truth bullets, Monokuma file. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even say her, like, when she died.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
What?
Huh?
How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
Toko, you're just making assumptions. Ooh. Yeah, she had no scars. That's in her profile.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
Oh my god, again
Come
with
on.
the freaky stuff.
You think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Oh my, 5 bullets again! Okay,
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
I can't even read all
He
this.
must have been a hundred
Profile,
different
profile,
battles.
profile.
So when you think about it,
Yeah, Toko, you're an
obviously,
idiot.
she got all those wounds in battle.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
No.
Sorry, I'm so mean. To these people? These...
No. Mukuro didn't suffer.
Yeah, I think
those wounds in
Kyoko's
battle.
and Byakuya, and they're the only smart ones.
The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much.
Well, and me, but I'm basically controlling Makoto.
Despite the time she spent in
And
battle
Makoto, but I'm
as a
basically
member of
controlling him.
Fenrir,
That's what I meant to say. Calm down, guys.
when she entered this school,
She hadn't
She
sustained
hadn't
a
sustained a
single
single
injury. That's crazy.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
That's her kink!
Maybe it's
She's a
'cause of all of
masochist.
Master's training.
Like me. Nah, wait. I have to cut that out of the video. I'm not a masochist.
anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming
Yep.
to this school.
How'd she get those wounds?
In which case,
We don't know.
they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yeah.
When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence.
Nobody has anything better to say, trust me. Oh, she's a ghost!
The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
She's been dead for a
That's
while.
exactly what it means.
For multiple days. Multiple days.
When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
Who tried to
So
kill me then? The
what about the
mastermind?
little matter of what happened last night?
Last night? How did last night? Oh, yeah.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Did I tell them this? I don't remember I don't remember telling them.
If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Probably the mastermind.
So who was it that attacked you?
The mastermind. The mastermind. The headmaster, dead. Mukuro, dead. The mastermind,
I got
the
it!
only possibility.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
Correct!
What are you laughing at?
Correct, Makoto. You're so smart. Get a cookie. Like that's what you would say.
Listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Okay.
Let's start off with a nice, easy question.
Okay. Who's the mastermind? Like, god dang, that is not an easy question.
The assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
Correct.
You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
Okay, well, at that point, all of them were together, and Kyoko saved me, so it has to be the mastermind.
The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Yeah, Monokuma, you're an idiot.
Do you have any evidence?
Yeah, she's been dead for a long time.
Otherwise?
Oh yeah, we just went through this. No, there's no way Mukuro's the one, even if I didn't see their face. I think they would've... I think it's the fact that, Kyoko was trying to stop, Oh, I thought those were gloves. Were those hands? It should be obvious. I thought those were gloves. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. Only one.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't
Yeah,
have
here we go.
any
Here we go.
idea who was
Kill the
under that
mastermind,
mask.
yeah.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong.
Oh, that means I gotta do
Even
this,
without
don't
seeing
I?
her face,
Oh.
there is another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand?
Oh.
Or the left hand?
Oh, I'm supposed to know the specific
right
hand?
foot? Or perhaps
Yeah,
the
no, it
left
isn't the foot.
Or could it be the hips?
It's the hips, it's the hips. The tattoo, yeah, well, where's her tattoo? On her left hand or right hand? I think it's on her right hand.
You never
Honestly, I'm
saw their
impatient, so I'm gonna
face.
just...
So you can't have... I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong.
There's another part of the...
Oh? And is it the right hand or the left
Oh.
hand?
Right hand. Alright, there we go.
Maybe the right foot.
Maybe the right foot!
The left. Or could
It isn't the right
be
foot.
The hips.
Yep, okay, I think I have
You
it.
never saw their
Face,
face,
right.
So you can't have any... I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro.
Nice! It was the right hand. Nice!
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me,
I thought those were gloves, I'm not gonna lie.
and there was no such tattoo.
If they weren't wearing gloves, this case would be so much harder.
So there's
Or if they
no
were wearing
way
gloves.
the
I don't
person
remember what I
behind
said.
the
I think I
mask
said it
was
right.
Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her.
Everybody laugh at him.
But that still doesn't prove that it was me.
Yeah, Monokuma, it wasn't you, but the person controlling
Could
you.
have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid.
Well, it could have been Kyoko then.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of
Ooh,
us.
why would you tell him that?
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It
Nope.
totally could have been her.
Nope, she saved me.
Uh-oh. No snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
No you did not. No you did not.
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Oh, she has the scars. Oh, she has the scars on her hands.
Huh? Show
I
me
completely forgot about that.
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond
Oh,
doubt it
yeah, I forgot about that. Before anyone can say anything, remove the gloves. Oh, look at this hideous wounds. Yeah. Oof, those are hideous. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Your hands!
They don't look pretty. Not thinking I let out a gasp. It's more just a little burned skin.
awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
Kyoko makes me so sad.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
But she's just proving
If
that
it
she
means
did.
we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, It doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, it shouldn't bother. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. No, I want to see it! I didn't really see it!
My scars should suffice as proof.
Yeah, she's got scars.
Makoto,
No scars.
did the person who
Smooth
attacked you
hands
have
and
scars
smooth
like
skin. Ooh. No.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is
No
the true
doubt.
mastermind.
Ah! Who can be sure that Makoto was attacked in the first place? Oh, Monokuma, you jerk. Yep, he's defeated.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars.
Oh, whoa! Monokuma canceled.
Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
That's true.
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
Unfortunately.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this.
Very good while.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
I don't even know what's going on. I don't know when she died. How are we supposed to know?
You have nothing to worry about.
Let's read this, guys. Let's read this. Okay, collection of wounds. Yeah, I've honestly got no idea. Maybe she got, like, ran through some, like... I don't know. She just got stabbed a bunch of times. Yeah.
I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
He's telling the truth. Telling the truth.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
That's crazy.
And after she died,
Maybe she's been
who knows
stuck in,
how
like, the
much
fifth
time
floor
went by
or
before
something
we
while we
found
were...
her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
She could have.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like
She could have been left in the biolab.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
The biolab.
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere.
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. The biolab.
I got it!
Nice.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Man.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the
I might
biolab
actually
to the garden.
split this into 2 parts.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Yeah. So once we get to like a certain point, I might like save, end the recording, come back to it. Because it is 10:30 p.m. right now. What? Oh, the tarp. What's this biolab right there? Of course it's the tarp.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
What the heck is nitpicking? Nitpicky nature?
Is that the tarp
Oh, I thought
originally
he
came
was
from the
gonna.
biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened.
Yes.
But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Ooh.
Worked up?
Yeah, not everything needs evidence, Monokuma.
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab,
Most things need
you
evidence,
must
for
be
sure.
getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Yep.
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
Alright, guys, real quick. Pause the recording. I'll be right back. But I'm back.
You see, the
forgot
biolab
to
contains
turn the audio
an
up.
inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Honestly, completely forgot. Cause you'd be talking about.
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency is the amount of bodies in the freezer.
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What's he talking about?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What? Yeah, they dead.
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Dang, Lakuma's mom is so bad. Sorry.
So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family?
Probably all dead.
Are they really?
And I'm being nonchalant about
You
it.
might have assumed.
Stop talking about that!
This is how a nonchalant guy plays Danganronpa.
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Obviously. Yeah, I need to calm down. The demon's inside of me! Ooh! That's what he's being like right now. Yeah. So if I want him to shut up, I need to expose the inconsistency. The amount of bodies in the freezer. Yep. What are we doing now? Hangman's Gambit. Oh! Yep, I'm killing myself. Kill myself.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
I think I know how to play this.
That's impossible! What do you want? Are you sure about this?
I'm spamming my mouse as hard as I can.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
No, I don't have any bullets! There we go. There we go.
I'm not listening!
Do I have other ones? Biolab lights? Oh no. No! Dang it! I didn't mean to do that one! Oh, I'll have to restart.
What do you want? Are you sure about this?
There we go. Okay.
I'm not listening!
What? No!
Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
What is it?
I'm not listening!
Biolab
This
lights?
should prove it.
What? Oh, the light's on the thing. I didn't even think about that. I almost died, too.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Yep, should be 10. I mean, somebody faked their death.
Doesn't matter. You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
9 lights, yeah. There should be 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
True.
Suspicious? Why?
I've been doing this all
That's
class.
simple.
Quad class.
Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Then Junko. Then Leon. Then Chihiro. Then Mondo. Taka. Then Ifumi. Boo! Definitely ain't Ifumi. Celeste was 8th. Sakura was 9th. And Mukuro was 10th.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
But I'm gonna be that guy on TikTok. Baby, you look good. Alright, I need to stop.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
That could happen too.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
It's possible, but when I think Hina says that makes me think it's
But
wrong.
if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her.
That's true.
And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
No idea.
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
Yeah, one of them just faked their death.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders, explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What did it take for that to make sense? The mastermind destroyed a body. Only 9 murders took place. Same person was killed twice? What the heck does that mean?
Shoot!
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm actually dead. I had 1 heart. Yeah, of course give it another shot. God dang. Oh,
I refuse to give up yet.
where do I start from?
10 of the lights should have been on.
That's simple.
Okay, we went through all this. I don't understand. I'll just look through it. So I can probably just skip all this, right?
I'm completely lost.
Only 9 murders took place. Which one did I click again? The same person was killed twice. What the heck does that mean? What? What does that mean?
About it, the same person was killed twice.
What the heck does that even mean?
Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered.
That makes sense because of several day wounds. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Kyoko's always so confident. That is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
Well, the only person that makes sense is Mukuro
It was
Ikusaba.
Mukuro, of course.
Yeah.
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
What?
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Kyoko's always on to something. You're always on something. Here we go.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as?
Gamble.
Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mando Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu, whatever? Or maybe Sakura Ogami?
Yeah, it wasn't Sakura.
No. There's
Oh.
no way anyone was murdered twice.
We'll go down and say hello to everybody. Was there someone else? I think I know who it is. Yeah, who died like that? Does it say that Kyoko's the ultimate? It does! It doesn't even say how they died. Okay, let's just go one by one through how they died. Still alive. Hit in the head. Executed. Executed with the baseballs. She was stabbed once. She was poisoned. She was hit by a fire truck. Do you guys remember when I said Junko Enoshima is probably the most forgettable character? Yeah, she might be the most important character of the whole game! She got Mukuro... Wait, Junko Enoshima's the mastermind! This is Mukuro Ikusaba! Are you serious? That kind of looks like her too! The freckles! Oh my... Wait. So... Oh my... Do you remember when that person... It's Junko. It's Junko. And I called her the most forgettable character. Oh, nah. Then Junko's gonna pop up like, woo! It's me, Junko! You finally got me!
Is this someone else? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
Junko was stabbed like 7 times.
Enoshima? Leon Gon Kuwata, Chihiro Fujisaki, Mondo Owada, Kiyotaka is Hifumi, Celestia Lu, or maybe... No, there's no way
Anyone was murdered twice!
No, that's wrong.
It was Junko Enoshima. I never would have guessed.
Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
I wouldn't say pretty similar. I'd say dead on. No, I wouldn't say dead on.
Well, remember what happened to her?
She got stabbed like so many times.
She was impaled.
How could
by
you
a bunch of
forget?
spears
I forgot.
all over her body.
For what? For like
Mukuro died from a number
from the
of wounds
beginning
across
all the
her
way
body.
to the middle, I completely forgot she was a character.
When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Oh my god, bro.
Similarities match? Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed
Mukuro.
to death with multiple spears.
Yep.
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up.
And we didn't see Junko's face in any of the pictures.
Could easily be these same injuries.
Oh my god.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... Yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
Junko Enoshima is still alive.
That's the true identity of the mastermind?
Junko's the mastermind.
Who is
God
it?
dang it.
Who's behind all this?
Hero, have you been paying attention at all?
We already know the answer to that. It's
What? Okay,
Mukuro.
what the...
She's still alive.
What? I thought it was pretty obvious that Mukuro was dead.
She took Junko's body
Oh wait.
and made it look like she was the one who died.
Oh wait, yeah, no, she's not making sense at all. I thought she said Mukuro died. I was like,
still alive. She's
yeah, you're an idiot. We literally confirmed that Mukuro is 100% dead.
total silence. Then I
Yeah,
knew
no,
you
Toko, we're silent because we're absolutely dumbfounded by your idiocracy. Mukuro alive? Not possible. But, no, we can't. It's not possible. It can't be! The tattoo on her hand. Oh, here we go. Yep. Mukuro Gosaba's. Okay. Let's just look.
The body we found in the garden
Man, Toko really wants it to be Mukuro.
wasn't Mukuro.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Then she's still alive?
Whoa.
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
Yeah,
What do
you're
you
an
say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Why would I click that? For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible? No.
The body.
Let's look through the truth bullets then. Okay. Mukuro Yusawa's profile. Oh, we basically confirmed it was her. Kyoko.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Yeah, it was.
Then she's still alive? That's right. So the mastermind's true.
What do you say, Monica?
The body we...
Mukuro.
Yeah, it was.
No, that's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent
Exactly the same.
with her right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Some may look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it can be. It's Makoto! Yeah, if you say Makoto, you're an idiot. I don't know. Who is it? Who is it? Skadoosh.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
No, but...
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Alright, Byakuya, what do you think?
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
That's not Junko!
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Am I the only one with brain cells here?
But you yourself
Okay.
confirmed...
Yeah, real quick. Let's just, take a look at these, yeah, group photos. Ooh, yeah. Look at how Junko's face is covered. And look at how Mukuro Ikusaba's face is so close to being Junko's face. Yep. She was pretending to be... Why would she pretend to be Junko, though? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Now that you mention it. Wait, but the same fatal injury. They're the same fatal injury. Yeah, Mukuro was pretending to be Junko, but why would she do that?
She was dead. There's no question.
Did we just forget about the fact that they have the same fatal injuries? That's what made us believe it was Junko in the first place.
So, the idea that
She's still alive. Oh my.
It must be wrong.
Kyoko, come on.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
Makoto, don't do it. Yeah, look at how he's laughing.
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Man, it has not.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
I have not, Kyoko. Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
I don't know what that means.
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her, she was dead, I'm sure of it. Yeah, but that wasn't Junko. But still, if she were alive somehow, how could it be that Junko's not the one that died? Yeah, because it was Mukuro. Mukuro had the same wounds as Junko, so that means that she died. That's the only explanation I can think of. Here we go. Okay, I basically know. Every time Hangman Scam comes up, like I already know. Replica. Is it A? Replaced. Why do I think it's replication? I'm an idiot.
That's it! What if she switched places with someone else?
Switch places?
That's right! Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Since the beginning, I think.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
No.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that.
What if Junko was never... This is what Kyoko's gonna say. What if they... Never mind.
So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
Oh my god. Here we go again. There has to be some way. I need to figure out. Yeah. They switched after... No. They switched after death. They switched at the beginning. That's the only thing that makes sense.
The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death,
I didn't even...
right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
But hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met is actually Mukuro all along?
That's so crazy.
We'd already met her?
Oh my god, she is going
I
crazy.
had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
Yeah, and we would have believed it.
and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Oh my god, that is such a good point!
Junko never had any tattoo like that.
Oh my! Dang, alright! I didn't even think of that.
Hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Okay.
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
Junko did wear those fake nails.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing.
How
when
does
we
she
all
do
met her the
anything?
First time.
All she does is pose for pictures. Ultimate fashionista.
But
Junko
if she
Enoshima.
really did use foundation...
Or should I say, the ultimate despair?
Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the
Oh!
ultimate despair,
Remember the headmaster was like,
teamed up with someone like
a group! The ultimate despair is a group!
In other words, it would be fair fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
That's fair to say, Makoto. That is fair to say.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
On the contrary!
I think he's just afraid.
Oh my god.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
That's actually so sad.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity.
That makes perfect sense. We have so much evidence on it.
As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity.
In the group photos.
When did I do that?
The group photos. Group photos. What?
Shoot!
What? How's that wrong? Oh, what did he... Oh, the interview DVD. The DVD.
I got it!
The group photo,
I was
too.
in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
Yeah. He turned off the power. That god dang.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Yeah, but I also have more evidence. Yep. Group photo. No, not again!
What do you want? What do you want?
I think I understand after all this time how to do
You're
it.
getting all riled up. That's impossible. What do you want? That's impossible.
This should prove it. The video
I'm
was the
feeling
only thing you
lonely.
tried to cover up. You
It's
did
the
same
millennial getting
thing with this
pancakes at the
photo.
breakfast. Oh, nah, the breakfast place. That's so cringe. It's so cringe, millennial core. No.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got.
That's what I should do. I should do for my next video, reacting to millennial core.
In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
Her face isn't shown in any of the pictures. I noticed that immediately, but I didn't think she was a mastermind. Can't see your face in any of them. The unusual Junko's face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, In this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet.
Yep.
With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed
We never met this woman in our life.
that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
Xanadu?
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
Oh my god, again with the Xanadu.
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it.
Yeah, Monokuma.
There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
The mastermind is...
Prove everything. Right now.
Oh no, please. No, 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 no. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. Oh god. Oh, this starts from all the way back in... So it's probably this. Yeah, and she died. And the tarp, probably. Right? Or... yeah, it could be this. Or no, it's this, I think. Okay, then... it's probably this one, right? And then... this? And this? Probably? And then... this? And then... yeah, so this one we found all the body. Then that's when it exploded. Yeah, then it's probably this. Then what else? I think I did this wrong. Oh no, it's this, right?
The killer is
Sure,
you.
sure. I don't think this is right.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko.
Yes! It's actually
The girl we
Mukuro.
saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use.
What? Junko put her body to use? Yo!
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden.
Yeah.
She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who's proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Yeah, no kidding. Kyoko was dead, we'd die.
She wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same.
Ooh, yeah.
She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Why wouldn't she put on gloves? Dummy.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body,
I think I got everything
she was
right.
able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity.
Yeah, that's true.
She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind.
It was you!
The real Junko Enoshima!
Oh my god, this fire game!
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Yep.
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh yeah, don't I know it? No! No, he's gonna blow up! Wait, what's happening? No, it's Junko! It's... Ooh! Okay! Hey, she's kind of bad, okay.
We have been waiting so very long.
Oh yeah,
for
she's
bodies
bad,
like
she's
you
bad,
to
yep.
appear.
On my knees, Please let me stay here with you, Junko, please! Give me all your despair! Yeah, no, I'm down for that.
Swear your fealty to us.
And she's tall as well!
Reward you with
How tall is she? More card. "5'7". That's Mukuro's height. I should have seen it earlier, man.
We
She
need
looks
honor
so tall.
We will grant you honor.
Hey, I don't.
It's
Height doesn't
all
matter
about
to me.
home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will
She
you
British?
serve under us?
I wish, but I have to continue with the game.
Did you think I was being serious?
Oh my!
I was just messing with you.
I didn't know the mastermind was so bad.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Man, I wish I could serve under her, bro. Alright, I need to stop. This is a fictional video game character. She's beautiful!
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
It's kind of a... That's kind of a... Hold on. Let me try to forget my character. That's kind of a cold pose.
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day.
Why is she so, like, monotone?
It was like I was stuck in purgatory.
It was like I was stuck in purgatory.
Like a slow suicide.
Or like a slow suicide. Damn, it's so...
Bored, so easy, you know?
Face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100
Stop!
chihuahuas
I
combined.
need to stop. This is a fictional character. This person's not real.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've
seen you.
Yeah, she was in our class. No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was something. Huh? 4 eyes.
I got it!
Yeah.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school.
Oh! She's the ultimate model or whatever.
And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made
What
it
happened to
this
her
far.
being British?
So I was right.
What the heck is happening?
Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
That wasn't you. That wasn't Junko. Is she wearing a tie? What the heck? Is she wearing a long tie? What the heck is that?
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me, and Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best, but there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
Yeah, all she knows is war and soldier.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins!
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right?
They're
I'm
twins!
embarrassed to admit it.
God dang!
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin.
Oh
relationship.
my god, they were twins!
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Whoa.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Rock on! Rock on!
She's a totally different person now.
Yeah, she's right next to you.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
Yeah, that she gets so bored easily that she has to switch personalities.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
Okay, yeah, Toko, that might be the most idiotic thing I've ever heard.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but
Okay.
it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means
She killed it. She's the ultimate
you're
despair.
your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killer.
Why are they
from
so
behind the
big? Why are they so big?
The so-called mastermind.
I don't
had
know.
to operate
I don't know which
monitoring,
one's
keep
big.
an eye on everyone, things like that.
Bro, it's like I got
Looking
jump
at the
scared.
situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family. Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life.
Alright,
I could have
bro.
let her work alongside
Alright,
me,
enough
but
with
she
the
would have
auto.
been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously ranked, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, Her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra, unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
Dang, that is crazy. I didn't listen to a single thing she said.
Can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
She is crazy, though.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
This needs to stop. This needs to stop. I'm going crazy.
Everything out and knew just what was gonna happen. That'd be so boring.
How she turned into an anime girl?
Just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected.
Okay, yep, I'm
When
canceled.
Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Oh! She did say that! This wasn't supposed to... So she basically got betrayed.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister.
That's crazy.
How
She's
does that not even
demented.
bother you?
She's demented. Sorry.
What?
I feel like...
You sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope.
I wish she had a personality that would take off all her clothes. Dang! Again with the tie! Holy! Why is it so long?
No, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So
I think I'm gonna play until 2 hours. I'm gonna stop. I'll figure it out. I won't say anything.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
Oh my god, now she's depressed.
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Why does she have mushrooms in her hair?
That's why it gets me so excited.
Excited?
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
Oh my god.
It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super.
Okay, I think we get it.
So good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
She probably wants that.
I'm so jealous of
I know.
her. Super jealous.
Then let us beat you. No. The way she feels despair is that we beat her while she tries her hardest. Like, that's like hopelessness
I
right
knew you
there.
couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure.
Jack.
This is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
What the heck does that even mean?
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Byakuya is not a simp.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect.
Unlike me.
On top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Uh-oh.
You still haven't figured that part out yet?
And she just turned into Monokuma.
You guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Ollie's favorite personality.
Memories?
The song though is
You've
fire.
already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight. That's it.
Yeah, Makoto! Yeah, I like that. I like that attitude.
And then we'll have
I
our
will certainly be
victory.
getting a too loud text in about 5 minutes.
I can't wait.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
Hero, yeah, she will not be telling us.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
The motives.
I got it.
What does that
You're
mean,
talking
though?
about the motives you provided to try and.
Oh, they were
get us
talking
to
about that
change
earlier.
it,
I don't know
right?
what that means.
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Okay, number 1 was the video of, like, the video message. The wanting us to get out. Number 2 was the secret. Number 3 was the money. Number 4 was Sakura being the traitor. Number 5 wasn't really a motive at all.
Theme?
I don't get it.
Yep,
Things you would use in the
got
outside
it.
world?
So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The video message. Love triangles, international relations, human connections, probably. Yeah.
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes!
You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
Well, I already knew it. I just wanted praise from
Each
her.
video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
Dang.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next
questions.
Okay, back with the anime girl. Alright.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Secrets! Yeah, Mako, you're gonna need to bring that up. The past? The meaning of life is the past, probably.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
Yeah, and then it ended up getting revealed at the end.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Money. Yeah, some man is crazy. Greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
What? What the heck was the motive? Yeah. Betrayal, blackmail, or secrets? Well, probably betrayal?
I got it!
Yeah.
In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see,
And she turns into an emo!
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
Give this voice actor a raise, bro. Doing all these voices.
It looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Alright. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Part 2. Continue.
Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right?
Yeah.
The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Sounds right.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in
And
this
there she turns British! Okay.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
That's not
They
true.
compel humans to kill each other.
Tell me there's
bringing
4 billion
despair to
motives.
The world.
Actually, could be right.
This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
And my nose is itchy, bro.
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment.
Yeah, whatever.
And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Yeah, but then it also could be the other way around.
Two sides of the same coin. Divided
Alright,
by a
basically said it for
thin
me.
line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Man, Byakuya does not care.
Aren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
I don't know what that means.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
What the heck does that mean?
How could taking away someone's memories...
Oh,
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
that's true!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
Yeah?
The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place.
That's true, we did. Oz did want to escape this school.
That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
That's right. Wait, but
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
what could it? Well, then what could have happened to make us not want to return back to the outside world?
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
That's basically what I said.
Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your...
And our hope is gonna destroy the despair! Am I right, guys?
So,
Why is everybody quiet?
slashing his prices and passing the...
Because they know I'm right.
Let me give you a hint.
Really?
A hint? Yes!
Then hurry up and tell us.
Oh my.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Okay? The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
Oh my. Yep, see with the obvious statements again.
Something
God dang
really
it.
did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say?
Definitely.
Wanna see what's out there?
For sure.
I wanna see too.
Man, shut up.
See your faces sink into despair.
What does that mean?
Now then, open sesame!
I'm about to see the most sunlight! Here we come!
This is the outside world you've all been so...
Well, dang, show us already?
your way back into.
How's my hair's actually alright. Outside world! Here I am! What? Monokuma. Oh, yeah, man, we have Monokuma destroying the... We have Monokuma destroying the whole world. Are you serious? God, bro. This is fabricated, obviously. Come on, Makoto. Don't lose hope.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
You serious?
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
Oh my god, bro! So then what's the point of leaving if the world's just destroyed?
From a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? The fact that it's Monokuma's face! This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you.
Well then obviously we can't recall the memories that were stolen from us, Junko.
If you can't remember,
You may be bad, but you are a
just
little
try.
stupid.
do your best.
Nah, she's
to
actually really
try and
smart.
recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time
That's a good excuse, cause it's true!
for class trial.
Okay, well god dang, how are we gonna recover our old memories? Oh! Genocide Jack's memories! Oh!
Just remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but
Should have been the penis,
when it
yeah.
comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
Shoot the
What's the
basketball.
meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
Practical jokers.
You're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
No.
Nobody can remember anything.
Hey, Toko, it's... Wait, but I don't understand why. Oh, wait, it's because Genocide Jack, it has,
Actually, she might remember.
Yeah, because Genocide Jack and Toko have different memories.
Who might remember?
Toko, let me put a feather by your nose.
The other Toko, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No, absolutely not.
Toko!
Be like
Oh
entire identity.
my, just do it!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on.
Oh, yep, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Oh, she does it immediately.
It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Who's crazier, her or Junko? Junko. Junko's got so many personalities.
Gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately.
Immediately.
Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Why is she depressed?
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh my god, now they're having a friendly chat? Well, she doesn't look that friendly at all.
That's enough. Just look at the stupid screen.
Yeah! Come on, look at the screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Oh my. Ooh, yeah.
Well, does it look familiar?
That is quite familiar right there.
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Then you remember all the stuff it's
So
showing?
it's real?
Of course I do.
Alright,
So you didn't
tell us
really
all the
remember after
information now.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know.
Oh wait, she could have told us this whole time? Oh, Genocide Jack, you jerk.
He's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
No, I don't remember the No, I'm not Master, I'm not Master.
Tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Yuki is not a simp
Well, I
at
can't really
all.
say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Heard that before. What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed. Get it?
Of course it has.
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
I like the first one better. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Ooh, wait, I think I hit that first try. Yes.
I guess you could say what happened was man-made.
Oh yeah, or you could say that's Monokuma made. Yep.
But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Oh, I completely was like just zoned out.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics.
Oh man, what happened? Okay, well the world ended pretty much.
Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask
Miss
her?
Morose? What the heck is, who the heck is
We
Miss
already did, and
Morose?
she didn't know anything. That's
Toko?
why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is a true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome.
It justifies the means!
The world
My parents are gonna kill me, bro. They're gonna kill me. At least they're not sleeping this time.
How can the world just end?
Justify the means.
Calm
Keep your
down.
face close,
It's
but
okay.
your enemies
There's no
closer.
need to
Never know you can trust.
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Whoa!
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
What is this? Better be true.
It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which
Oh,
has given Hyakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
What? What is that? What is that analogy?
So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
I think they survived. I don't know.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Peasant! Junko, I don't ever want to see your face ever again.
I didn't say anything.
I'm
yet.
king! I'll save it for the end.
I just got the
I'll save it
honest
for when I beat her.
couldn't help it.
Calling me a peasant? Yeah, I'm holding on to this. Even though she's bad.
Even if you're wrong,
The baddest character in the
figure it out,
game.
right? Till then, you're just going
In
in
looks
circles.
and personality.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
I just missed all of it.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Yeah, there's something wrong with you.
Anyway, like I was saying,
One line at a time. She immediately switches to her next personality.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, Byakuya, you're. Oh, his whole family's dead. He's the. Oh my
I can
god.
confirm that his entire family has died.
Oh no, Byakuya, no!
Has perished.
No!
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
The Togami family isn't dead. Byakuya's still alive.
Sob and said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge.
This went from my favorite personality to my second least favorite. I don't like the depressed.
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer
I kind of like how she talks to me like that.
progeny.
I kind of love. It's like a hate-love relationship.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
Oh, here we go.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
I don't think so.
A few
Well, because of the
weeks ago?
pictures. I mean, that means they had school together.
Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
So now these characters are like 18?
You guys all started a
Yes!
Academy 2 years ago.
Yes! I'm getting kicked out of this house, I swear. I'm getting kicked out. Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
This guy's like 21!
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
Yep.
What are the memories I took from you?
Now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
I will!
How are we supposed to answer?
I think she's talking to me, not you, Hina.
I just
And she's not
don't know
talking to you
what's
either.
going on anymore.
She's talking to the rest of us, not the idiots. And not Toko either. And not Byakuya either. He's going through it. So we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here! The memories that were stolen from us. Is what Junko says is true. If we first came here 2 years ago, the rest of us don't remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. That means she took a big chunk of our... That means she took a big chunk of our life at Hope
If we
Speaking.
accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Ding ding ding!
Nope. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Junko, you're gonna regret that when I beat you.
seriously? This routine again?
She's gonna regret that when I when I fill her up with hope.
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if that's the truth, then we have to accept it. Alright, non-stop debate. Here we go. Okay, we got 5 prompts. Nice!
2 years worth of memories.
Okay.
I could never lose something like that.
Yes, you could.
We've been living here for 2 years?
Oh, the lockers.
Hell no! That's impossible!
The lockers.
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Wrong! Wrong!
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
You're like, what? He doesn't know.
So conflicted.
I think it's the locker notebook. I don't want to believe it, but I know there's evidence of it. Yeah.
2 years worth of
Locker notebook. Yeah, I think that is Hero's notebook. And when he says, I haven't even attended any classes. No!
Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Yes!
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong! That's wrong! That's wrong!
Hiro,
I don't know why I
there's
did
something
that.
I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Yep.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
Why's my name written on it? Whose is it again?
I found it in the locker room on
That's
the
something
second
you would say.
floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
What's is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that.
That is my handwriting.
This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing!
Because you lost your memory.
Looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
Man,
I don't
imagine
want
I
to-
lost my memory of 2 years of my life. That's pretty sad.
But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
I mean, technically, we all lost our memories from 0 to 2 years old. Nobody remembers that crap. And if they do, they're lying. I remember when I was 1 year old, I walked my first steps. Don't believe them. Don't believe them.
In the handwriting
Because first of
inside
all,
is
if you're
also mine.
just starting to
There's no
walk at
doubt
1
about
years
it.
old, you're an idiot. And I'm sorry, I don't even know how old
But
you have
just
to be to
like
walk.
Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
No.
Isn't it just so desperately dark?
No!
We saw, but it's
Because
like
we have hope. Yeah.
Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
God.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
2 years. That was pretty
How many
obvious.
fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right?
I guess.
And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Cause the destruction of the world. Do not disturb.
Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind.
Jerk.
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, she just loves despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Fine.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
What the heck does that mean? Hope's Peak. Where our memories come apart. Let's talk about the moment where we must have lost our memories. When we entered the academy, we like got nauseous. When I fainted.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories, I can't think of any time other than that day.
Well, yeah, because that makes sense. If you, like... Yeah, that makes sense.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall.
That's weird, though. Is it, like... That's so weird. So did we actually faint?
Out, I was overcome with a strange
So did we
sensation.
pass out at the start of the... This is kind of confusing, because... So we got in the school. So this should have been 2 years ago. So did we actually faint while this happened 2 years ago? Or did we faint a few weeks ago because this was the last of our memories? Kind of confused.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
Yeah.
So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right?
Yes.
And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that?
Yes.
I guess it must have been something like that.
Yes.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on the desk. I assume not much
Soviet
time has
school.
passed since I
Sorry.
collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years
That's still
have
at
gone
school.
by.
Oh. Oopsie!
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
We didn't realize we already met each other.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years
Do you think
together at the
Toko was
school.
in love with Byakuya still, even after the... So she just like re-fell in love with Byakuya.
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
Whoa! Alright, Makoto! Oh, she turned depressed.
Love you all so much.
What?
No, she doesn't.
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst.
It's just so... The worst!
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
but that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
Yeah, and then all that
Because
started
after
happening.
an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
Yeah, that was your fault. I think. Well,
The
oh yeah,
biggest,
yeah.
most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it.
Junko.
I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro.
Yeah, that's crazy. How could two people destroy the
Was it
world?
some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
Dang, man.
And then, something super neat happened!
What happened?
Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! I said it twice!
Yeah.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
That was, the headmaster.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
The headmaster. The Prime Minister. No, it wasn't the Prime Minister.
It could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Crazy wallpaper right there.
He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Man! That was Sakura.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
Dang!
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Man!
Once you'd finished
This game is
building your
crazy!
shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work.
It's kind of hard to keep up with all this information.
And thus began the killing game.
Okay.
Me and Mukuro had come here.
So we basically figured out everything, right?
Just waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
They let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope.
Me!
So I thought I should show them.
Oh my god. Hope always beats despair.
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone the outside world, that was... Oh, that was our... the show. Never mind. I have no idea. Well, it's not R. A. Oh, hijack. Hijack the airwaves.
Now I understand.
Now I understand it.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Hey! It didn't work though.
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school
course.
grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies.
What does that mean?
I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together.
Oh.
You were all my treasured classmates.
I thought she meant like in the Killing Game.
Sorry, that's a lie.
Oh my
Just filled with
god.
despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless,
We will create our own hope.
how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth, full of despair. That's
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other? For nothing?
pretty much. Oh my
Think
god.
about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
Dang, that is crazy.
We weren't just
Oh
random
my
strangers
god.
either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Yeah, but we didn't know that. Byakuya finally said a word. God dang.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Yeah.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me.
She does like the begging, but she likes the despair
All I
of
want is
denying
despair,
you of your
and
begging.
there's no reason for it. Since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
That's true. Well, oh, here we go.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Come on, Makoto!
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself?
Yeah.
Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
Yeah, Makoto!
For the
Nice!
sake of everyone you've killed.
Nice!
Huh? Everyone I've killed?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
Shut up, pig.
I didn't
Sorry.
kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
It is.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
Dang.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, what does that mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course.
The vote!
Forget about that little
What the heck are we supposed to vote?
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What the heck is the rules?
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
So basically, your thing is you're gonna execute everyone.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
Why?
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean, we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
What?
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all!
Yeah, they aren't. Oh, wait, I mean, yeah, yes they are. Yes, they are.
So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
Who's gonna get executed?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down.
Hero, choose Hero.
Makoto!
God dang it! Of course it's me! Of course! God dang it! Oh, of course he chooses Makoto! Oh. Sorry about that. Alright.
Me?
Of course!
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
Whoa!
Let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished,
It's fine. You guys have my back, right?
then only
Right?
Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live.
Why are they all punishing Hope?
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
They won't do it. They won't do it. Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened?
No!
Lost confidence?
No!
You afraid of being punished?
Yes!
Don't you have faith in your friend?
Yeah, I do.
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Oh no, they're all not talking! Kyoko, help me! Help me, Kyoko!
Loaded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Kyoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
But she could never betray Makoto!
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried
She doesn't
to
like
rescue all
him!
here after
She
all.
doesn't like her father.
The least you can do is try to honor your
She don't like him!
wishes.
She like me more!
Kyoko,
Kyoko, god dang, I swear to God.
One person's despair is enough
Ah,
to seal
mama.
your fate.
Ooh,
Isn't that
you
just the
dirty,
most
you
hopeless
so
outcome
dirty!
ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
no one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair.
Nobody!
We're not gonna lose to you.
We're not.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
Truth bullets right in her face. Pow, 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 pow!
And your stupid life.
Whoa, that's not gonna happen. The final vote? This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair? That's not really living at all. Make your arguments. Oh, God. Okay, what?
We won't.
Oh my! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Peak Academy.
You jerk.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
She's lying! Shoot her in the
You're
vagina!
okay in here?
Shoot her in the face as well.
Purifiers in the physics lab.
Hit her boobs.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all
my
been living will
God.
come to an end.
Shoot her in the face.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only
Hey,
death and
hey,
despair are
hey.
waiting.
Hey! Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
No! Why did I mean to do that? There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. Despair! You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna... What? I lost a life? I didn't even press anything! Okay, I think I know what to do. Yeah, here we go.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Here we go.
If I were to die,
Hero!
the end of it.
I think it was Hero first. Boom! Give me some of my hope! Yeah!
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place.
Don't listen to them.
But to live means moving forward, right?
That's absolutely right, Hero.
Even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
That's right!
I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
Oh my god.
So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here.
Yes!
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Nice!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Yes!
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
We don't care.
The only
We don't
reason
care.
I'm here,
Hey, Junko!
thanks to the air
We don't
supply
care.
physics lab.
Boom! Hope!
Don't lose hope now.
Yeah!
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what
Yes,
would
think
Sakura
about
do?
Sakura. Sakura would want you to leave.
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny
Sakura
path
the
and lose it.
goose! Oh my god.
That sounds like something
I'm
she'd say,
glazing, I
right?
don't care.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say.
She'd be like, Hina, we have to
Which is
move
why
forward. This would be so much easier if Sakura was here. Come on, Sakura.
Yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to
Yes,
die,
that's right.
That would be the end. By the way,
Alright.
the only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifiers and
Alright, what is
Whatever
he
you want. I've made my decision.
Oh yeah?
if I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
We don't
In
care.
other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come
Bow
to an
bow.
end.
Bow bow.
Meh.
Come on, Genocide Jack! Come on!
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope, Genocide Jack. Not that you had any in the first place.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting.
The hope is more interesting. Come on, Genocide Jack.
Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school.
Yes!
Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it.
Yes! Let's go, Genocide Jack!
No matter what, Master has to come along.
Alright, we gotta convince Byakuya. Uh-oh.
We won't give up.
Right.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
I've decided to...
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all been living. I can keep on living as long as I have my master.
Yes! You can continue on. Oh.
all of you will have to leave. You'll have to go
No!
where only death and despair are waiting.
Yep, I'm cooked. I am absolutely cooked.
So, will you just die?
Well, am I gonna lose hearts now? Dang it! I didn't mean to do that! Alright, come on. Come on, Makoto.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I got one heart left.
By the way,
I don't want to do all this again.
thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die.
See, whatever you want.
The communal life you've all. I can keep on living.
All of you will you'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Don't lose hope now.
Byakuya! Don't lose hope!
What's the matter?
What?
You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Why, of course.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Okay!
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
You jerk.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
Oh! Okay, Byakuya! Okay!
Greater glory than it's ever known.
Oh my god!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Hope!
If I were to die,
We don't care!
that would be the end of Hope's.
Boo! Everybody say it with me. Boo! Joko, you suck! Boo!
The air outside.
Boo! Alright, that's so loud.
The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Oh.
Say whatever you want.
Oh.
I've made my
Oh.
decision.
Oh.
If I die,
Oh, I can't really dance, but
purifiers will
oh.
screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside.
Okay, not that
where
one.
only death and despair await.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die?
Alright.
Is that what you want?
Kyoko!
Don't lose hope.
I gotta give you that hope, Kyoko. Hey,
I didn't
Hey.
really know my
hey,
father,
hey.
so I can't
Hey.
pretend to know what he was
Ooh.
thinking.
Okay,
But even
Okay.
if we're just connected
Okay.
by blood, there's one thing I am sure of.
what are you sure of,
He
Kyoko?
would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
That's right.
I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm
Hey,
sure of
you
anything,
don't like him anyway.
I'm
You don't like
sure
him
of that.
anyway.
Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
Ooh,
I think you came here for a different reason entirely.
yeah,
You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
that's right.
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
Makoto's that guy. He's just that guy.
It's true. I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
Oh, that is so fire.
What the hell are you?
Ultimate hope. Oh,
Cool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip.
bye, Juko.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still. Oh no 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 no! Okay, let's go.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? Your idiocy in this game. You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke! Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross! Suffer from despair! Everything is pointless! Suffer from despair!
I just love despair.
Everything is pointless!
No! How do you do this? Is impossible. How do you do this? God Dang it, bro. I wanna... Yeah, of course, give it another shot. Alright, maybe now that I have 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, maybe because I started out with low hearts. I hope that's the reason I died. Because if not, this is gonna be difficult.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
Shoot!
To stand against us.
Hope is a joke. Who are you? Your idiocy irks me. You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair. You suck. What do you want? So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
What? How am I supposed to...
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Everything is pointless.
No.
Yes! Here we go, here we go.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Oh! That's right.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair.
That's right!
Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on?
It's something you can't understand, Junko. The power of hope.
What's happening?
Is the class trial over? And it's over. Oh, now I gotta start talking again in the character voices. See!
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing
Put an end to the Ultimate Hope Peak Academy.
with our own hands.
That's right. Guilty party, Junko. Guilty. Guilty.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
That's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Oh, nah, this game is freaky.
So this is despair.
You came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end.
true despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is my first and last colossal despair. Here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair. The utter failure of my dreams.
true despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
So are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Yeah! Everyone!
Hey,
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease? I guess you could say that about hope as well!
however,
There we go! All I have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
no.
Stop it. I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine. Let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up, shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Punishment time?
Can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? Oh, that's right, she's punishing herself. That was the agreement, right? On second thought, you know, the guy from I don't know the drag queen, the guy, I don't know. He was like, nope, I lied, and just didn't put on the handcuffs. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is the taste of that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Dang, alright. Oh my god, she is... She is crazy.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Even a tenth of this despair.
Yeah, she's
Even
crazy.
100.
Alright, I'm an NPC, I get it, guys.
I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair.
Oh my.
I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
Oh my.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh my, look at her eyes are swirling.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Yeah, what's her punishment gonna be?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Junko Enoshima has been found guilty. Look, she's just willing to do it. Okay. What the heck? What the heck is that? What? What the? Wait, is this just every execution? 1,000 blows. Oh my god! Oh my god, she's just going through every execution. How's she not dead? What? What the? What the? I wish I could say I felt bad, but I really don't. Oh. Okay. Emergency override. What the heck is that? And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. What a great game. What a great game. Well, that's gonna do it for today's. Of course I'm kidding. I know there's more, I think. Yeah, okay. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. Epilogue. Okay. Ooh! We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there, in limbo, unmoving, unsure, but in the end, of course we had to keep going.
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, of course it was Kyoko, of course. Makoto, would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must...
I will force you out.
In other words,
I'll force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here. But you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's going to make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe?
Yes.
But even so, it's possible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah! There's nothing to worry about! If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my sisters... scissors, not sisters, and jam them so far out... Choo! And Toko's back. Nice. Huh? Where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We could go outside? That means me and Master could get married. Not a chance. Then he'll give me... Oh my god. And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've ever encountered so far. Anyway, don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
but
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
We're serious.
Maybe when we get out of there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. How do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
The act of searching for hope. To try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward, no matter what troubles you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop... Oh my god, of course.
Hey.
And what are you going to do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. If there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Ah, I get it now. There's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Vader's telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakuri's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around. Yep, she's in love with me. She's in love with me! I knew it! If we could get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us, and we're so small. So what can we do? No, we could probably do anything. Yeah, we could do anything! Yeah, come on, Makoto.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Alright, time to find out
Goodbye.
if it's a good world or a bad world.
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys!
I got a smile on my
you guys
face.
want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know.
With the small price of $1 million.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
Yeah, no, because he's a jerk.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
God dang.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say.
Of course.
Guess we graduated?
We just graduated. Ooh. Looks like hope is really spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward, with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. This world can move ahead. Alright, let's see the world! The door began to open. Alright, let's see it. With my hands. With our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Yeah! Oh, please be good, please be good! Surely, surely, surely. Oh, come on! Oh, mother, why is it so bright? Oh, you jerk. Alright, so what does it look like? Why is there music just playing? It's over! God dang it! We don't get to see what the outside world looks like. Nice! Oh! Monokuma's dead. Or not! How's he still alive?
Things are getting very interesting indeed.
Yeah, if Monokuma wasn't live, there wouldn't be a second game, so.
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear.
I'm Monokuma!
I am Monokuma.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And I am this school's headmaster.
Dang! Revenge of the Monokuma, alright. Easter egg!
Danganronpa.
Oh wait, there's more. Wait. Hold on. Does it just start from the beginning? Yeah. Okay. Guys. It's over! Oh, that was such a good game. Well. Oh boy, this is probably the longest. This is the longest series I've played on my channel. And we still got 2 and 3 to play. Yeah, this might be the last series on my channel, not gonna lie. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. Please like and subscribe if you hate despair. Oh, I just hit my wire. See you guys in the next Danganronpa 2! That's probably not gonna be my next video, but see you guys in Danganronpa 2.